What's going on, guys? Pedro here with Tampa Gunworks, back with another video. Today's video, I want to talk about the Diet Staccato XC, also known as the Girsan Match X. It's a pretty hot gun on the market right now. It's essentially a budget-friendly Staccato XC, has the island comp on the front, the 2011, of course, so it takes all the 2011 goodies. Super smooth slide for sub $1,000. Now, if you told me 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, last year, you could have found a very competitive Staccato XC type build on the market for sub 2,000, for sub 3,000, for sub 1,000 for that matter, I wouldn't have believed you. Well, Girsan did just that. And let me tell you, when you shoot this thing, it feels just like a Staccato XC. The finish, obviously not as good, but it's also 1/4 of the price. So you get what you pay for. In this configuration, it has a Terran Tactical aluminum grip module, aftermarket. I believe this is a Atlas or an Infinity trigger. If you know, correct me down below. This is actually a customer gun, so shout out to Eric. I appreciate you letting us do a review on this. And it's not just a stock-ish Match X. Obviously, it has the island comp on the front. But if you know what we do here, we specialize in port work. We had to cut some more holes into this thing because, why not? So it's a ported, compensated 5-inch 2011, super smooth slide, air rackable. So you put a mag in here, right? That round is in there. I'm obviously gonna make this nice and cold. Trigger down, hammer forward. Man, off the rip, very impressive. 7,000 shoots, phenomenal. I'll put my ear pro on here in a second and show you. I think this will absolutely change the market when it comes to 2011s, especially in this kind of style or configuration. It's very hard to find a decent quality 2011 on the market for anywhere less than $1,500. We could argue that in the comments. There's a Prodigy, the Gersons, the Max, all great guns. They don't come close to this. Just from a recoil perspective, we are recoil whores here at Tampa Gunworks. That's kind of what we do. If I had to buy one, 2011, if you know me, I am not a 2011 guy, it would be this. Solely for the fact that it has the island comp, 5 inches, only downside, RMSC footprint. I wish they would have given us RMR. I think it would have put this gun in a different realm of gun, but that's a discussion for a different video. And then you'll obviously add our port package to the top of this thing, and let me show you what it does. So let me just dip down here, put on my ear pro. No cuts. I'm gonna go straight into the shooting, and I'll show you how this looks from the side, because that's what we're all here for, isn't it? So, cause a malfunction, whoopsie, not a big deal. Mag in, rack the slide. Check this thing out. It's pretty freaking insane. I mean, let me tell you what, thing don't move. I'll be honest. Visually, obviously irons, you visually get a little bit more recoil impulse than a dot, in my opinion, just the bouncing. I mean, the front sight stays in the rear sight the whole time. Super smooth. Let's load up some more ammo and give you some more shooting footage, shall we? Before we move on with the video, I want to thank once again, as always, if you've seen the background, you know where we are. We're at Shooting Sports here in Tampa Bay. Thanks again, Tim, the guys here, Keller, Kyle, Kat, Luis, for giving us access to this facility to do this kind of content for you guys. We have the entire bay to ourselves, so love you guys. Thank you so much. Impressed. Enough said. That's all I have to say. End the video. See you later. Here's the thing. Now, the fitment isn't a Staccato. It is not a Atlas, obviously. It's not a Legion Precision, right? Those higher end 2011 style guns. However, here's the beauty. It takes 2011 parts. So things that aren't fitted like you'd want them to, you could just swap out. For the majority, right? This trigger, obviously, is aftermarket. Let me just triple check here, it's clear. Check this out, 2011 trigger on a sub 1,000 gun, No take up. 0. Break. I mean, like, what more could you ask for? And you're not spending, you know, your life savings on a 2011 that has this kind of performance. It's a winner in my book just from the budget perspective because it gives people access to a 2011 platform of this caliber. And then all the money that you save, if you wanted to, you can go out and put a aftermarket trigger in the gun. You can go out and put a aluminum, you know, TTI grip and magwell on here. You can swap out the guide rod. You can do a whole bunch of stuff, and you're still sub 1,000. Sorry, sub 2,000, which, in my opinion, even stock would beat most 2011s on the market from a price to performance standpoint, in my personal opinion. Thankfully, we get to touch a whole bunch of shit here at Tampa Gunworks. So I've shot the HD, did a recent video on that, the Fusions, the Prodigies, the Girsan, or the Max, the T-Sauce, all of them. This is the one. I'm telling you right now, I think Girsan completely changed the 2011 market with this thing. It shows you that for sub 1,000, you can put out a pretty decent gun that'll run, that is flat as hell, that's reliable, that doesn't have MIM parts, to my understanding. So if I'm wrong there, correct me, please. And the slide, like, again, not perfect, but for $1,000 dude, you don't need perfect. This thing runs. I've ran 115s, 124s, 147s, self-defense ammo, a whole gambit during our testing. So let me shut up, put my ear pro back on, load another mag in this thing, and let's do some more shooting, shall we? This entire video is most likely going to be shot from a side perspective because I really want to show you how flat this thing is. I don't know if visually on the video it really you know, shows you how flat it is, but I'm telling you, in your hand, it's maybe one of the softest shooting 2011s I've ever shot. So here we go. 10 rounds or 12 rounds. I don't know how many are in here, but woo! Dude, that thing is so nice. I don't get smitten a whole lot, and I've said this before in other videos. You shoot enough guns, you shoot enough ported setups, you kind of get acclimated and like desensitized. This thing fucking fucks. I mean, listen, $1,000. I mean, look at this. Show me another sub $1,000 gun, 2011, factory springs that does this. I'll wait. All right, so I'll load 2 more mags before I get to shooting here a little bit more. I'm telling you right now, you're getting a premium 2011 style gun for not a premium price tag. And again, fitment, not the best in the world, but also not the worst in the world. I've shot other budget 2011s that are looser than this thing. And that should say a lot, because again, and I'm gonna keep saying it, sub 1,000 with this kind of reliability, this kind of performance that you get out of it, hard to beat, man. Very, very, very hard to beat. Gerson, you did your fucking thing, man. Here we go. One more mag through this thing. Rip a little bill drill maybe. Send a couple rounds. Let's see how she does, shall we? I'm telling you right now, man. This thing fucking, it just wants to go. And I'm all here for it. I'm not the fastest shooter in the world, obviously, but this is it. Hopefully you can tell in the video, doesn't move, man. Oh, first malfunction of the day. We're about probably 300, 400 rounds in. Not a big deal. We'll just reload the mag here. And keep on trucking, baby. I'm telling you. Go buy one. If you can find them, go buy one. They're hard to find, I think, right now, just because of the popularity that they've taken in the industry. And again, being sub 1,000, a lot more people have access to them, which is, in my opinion, a huge plus. It gives people access to a platform, like I said, that usually, at least in this configuration, breaks the bank. So if you have $1,000 and you want to get a 2011 style gun, be it for competition or for range or for your collection, whatever it is, obviously in competition with the comp and ports, it puts you in open. We could talk about that in a different video. Please consider the Girsan Match X. I don't think it's getting as much love as it deserves. Go get you one. Definitely worth the money. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I am in love with this thing. I might even buy one for myself. And again, if you know me, I'm not a 2011 guy, but good Lord, I want one because this thing fucking goes. Comment down below what you think. I love your opinion. If you've shot one, if you've held one, if you own one, or if you want one, let me know what you think. I think this will do it for most guys. Leave a comment, like, subscribe, all the good stuff. Doing my best to give you guys the best content I possibly can. So cheers. See you guys in the next video. Peace.